Dude, West has 4 goalies.
Well, when Simmer committed, Louis thought about not coming.
Yeah. Welcome to the Cheers Ice Pipes inside the 13-yard ring in a beautiful and foggy Sioux Falls, South Dakota, where we have today's South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association varsity game featuring the visiting Sioux Falls East versus your Sioux Falls West Flyers. And now, here's the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Sioux Falls East Flyers. Starting at right wing, number 4, Ryan Benson. On the wing, number 16, Ben Vermeer. On defense, number 5, Beckett Rock. And on the other defense, number 95, Brian Rock. At center, number 3, Hayden Hansen. And your attempting goal, number 40, Austin Harkin. The head coach for the East Flyers are Paul Anderson, assisted by Trey Marcos.
Has the game started? Is it going live
Can we do the starting thing over here? Is that the starting pop-up thing or no?
I don't have that.
Oh, it's on the other computer, right? Oh, it's on the other tabs.
And now, for your Sioux Falls West Flyers, starting at left wing, number 17, Carson Edwards. On right wing, number 91, Ryan Heine. On defense, number 6, Jack Sinter. On the other defense, number 19, Jackson Henry. At center, number 74, Jack Campbell. And your attending goal, number 94, Louis Yerke. The head coach for the Sioux Falls West Flyers is Aaron DeBase, assisted by Tristan Campbell and Will McDonald. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. And remove your hats. Place your right hand on your heart and direct your attention to the flag as we honor America and those who support our freedom at home and abroad. Please join Riley Clark in the singing of our national anthem. Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I don't know who started that at Augie, but I do it every time.
Someone does it in mine, and it's
I do it all the time.
ready.
I think
it's me and Grease.
We are live here today for the long-anticipated matchup, Sioux Falls Flyers West against Sioux Falls Flyers East.
What an
I'm
atmosphere
here,
we have tonight.
joined by Mason Hack.
Oh yeah,
Mason, how you doing?
good. This place is packed. You always love when the Iceplex is packed, especially for senior night, especially a night like this.
Yes, sir.
We got a good game on our
Filling in
hands.
for a sick Trace Allen, and he's at home watching us right now.
Oh yeah.
And we are ready to go. Dalen Gibson on the scoreboard, joined by two of his friends. And we're ready to play hockey. Starting for East, we have the classic first line with Hayden Hansen centering Ryan Fenton, Ben Vermeer, and then the Rothrock brothers, Beckett and Broderick on defense. On West, Jack Campbell centering Carson Edwards and Ryer Eining with Jackson Henry and Jack Zinner on defense. Puck is dropped. Let's go. Hayden Hansen takes it in the zone, takes a shot early, saved by Yerke. And Tate Salonen is at the table now as Hayden Hansen rims it deep. Sleep there. Carson Edwards over to Jackson Henry, who gets it up to Campbell. Campbell puts it in deep. He's rubbed off there by Beckett Rothrock. Campbell buries one from the corner, and West takes an early 1-0 lead. Yeah, Jack had like a whip shot from the corner there.
Good way to get the energy going for West.
Yeah. Tough one for Cargan to let in. East has an early hole to climb out of now. First time this season they've been scored on first. No. There's Jackson Racer who puts it deep. Jackson Brewer along the wall for West. He gives it over to 22, Jackson Goring. Brewer rips one on net as Beckett Haldy will race after that. Jaden Hanthorn looking up the wall as Jackson Brewer put another weird angle shot on net that's saved by Cargan as Thatcher May just chips it out of the zone. Jackson Raisler will race back for that dump puck. He'll go up the wall to nobody as Spencer Sharon just throws it back into the zone. There's a shot by Braden Hitt that's saved by Cargan. Geyer tries to put one on net. That's blocked by Raisler. Jackson Henry at the blue line takes a rip good block. Ryan Fenton with the block shot. Fenton goes deep. That's gloved down by Zinter as Geyer tries to get it out. And Fenton will rim it around. Puck is bad along the wall. Ryan Fenton will get to it. Pass it. Hansen off the post. Ben with a hot hand. 5 goals in his last 2 games.
Right in that sweet spot, too, right at the hash marks. That's his moneymaker spot right there.
Moneymaker, bread and butter, whatever you want to call it. Rothrock takes a shot into the chest of Yerke. With 14:25 left of the first, 1-0 West on the scoreboard. It is very packed, not a seat left in the house. Spencer Sharon can't find that puck. It's Broderick Rothrock who enters the zone. He kicks it out to Henry Corton, who takes a big hit from Spencer Sharon. Sharon takes a hip check from Ty Salonen, puts his man down. The second game in a row, he's throwing a hip check in that same spot. Pass up, that's intercepted by Salonen, and he'll chip it deep. Good first shift there by Ty Salonen. Jack Campbell just fires one down the ice. That'll be an icing.
Horrible play. What the fuck? Hey, how the hell by Ty? Oh, my mic's muted.
About you. Liking me.
What? Not sure if Mason Hack was muted for a while there, but he's back now. East cycles around. There's Cole Hauser. Up to Christopher, who takes a shot that goes just wide. Here's Jackson Brewer. Up to Dunn, who chips it in, and he'll forecheck. Myers back to it. He makes a nice move around Dunn. And he'll hit Hauser. 22 takes a shot that almost gets to Haldy. There's Brewer. He tried to whip one at the net, doesn't get there. As it's back up to Henry. He'll cycle it down to Dunn. Brewer gives it away to Cole Hauser. Thatcher May might have some speed as he cuts to the middle. He'll take a rip just high over Yerke. That one's chipped out there by Jackson Brewer. And the Rothrocks will go D to D. Here's Ryan Fenton entering the zone. Drops back to Vermeer. That puck's bouncing around the net. Fenton takes a quick shot in the slot, but that's a save by Yerke.
Racewar holds his zone there. I mean, that's continued pressure. Big hit.
Big hit
by
there.
Henry.
Henry on Hansen, the captain. That'll get the bench going.
Big step up there.
Here's Beckett Rothrock trying to go up, but that's intercepted by Edwards and chipped in. And Vermeer. Good breakout pass to Hansen. He goes 1-on-4, gets tripped up. No call there. Questionable call by whoever the heck the referee is. But Carson Edwards might have a break, but he's bodied off by Hanthorn. Two big bodies going at it in the corner there. Ty Salonen tried to chip it up, but Sturtz will put it into the East bench. Some complaints on my Snapchat about the volume of our stream. One person said Hack was too quiet and the other said he was too loud. I don't know what.
There's no happy medium going on right now.
Yeah.
Oh, good block.
Another block there by East. Bauer's guys are selling out. Is that the pass back door? Jackson Brewer scores! Good pass by Haldy. 2-0 West.
Wow, what a pass.
I'll give you $1 if you let me say they really need to try back in the game.
There's that chemistry between Jackson Brewer and Beckett Haldy, and it pays off here early.
East has got to get their feet under them now. You got to settle into the game a little bit.
Good hit there by Thatcher May. Here's number 5, Becky Rothrock. He looks up the wall, but that's chipped around. Zinter will also chip it, but that goes to Broderick Rothrock. Thatcher May had a break, but Cole Hauser's offside. And we'll get a whistle. Waiting for Tate Soundman to give me a pretzel here.
A little Vinny snack break early in the
He
first
gave me
period.
a little baby piece, but I'll take it.
I got a break
Carson
here.
Edwards coming in 1-on-2. He'll take a shot. That's blockered down by Cargan and covered. Bit of a shaky start here by Cargan, but we saw against Brookings he can He can win these big games.
Oh, a break here for
As
Ryan
turnover
Fenton.
by Goring. Here's Ryan Fenton.
Oh, he just missed.
Just high and wide. That was a shot by Broderick Rothrock that was saved by Lewis. That puck's chipped out there by Edwards. Takes a hit from Hansen. And it'll be an ice. What do you think Cargan has to do to get his game going?
I think he's got to start feeling some shots. I mean, West is definitely throwing some awkward angle shots at him. So, I mean, just him being able to get in front of those. And I think East has got to settle down a little bit. They're holding their sticks a little too tight, letting West take advantage. Exactly right here what's about to happen. A little 2-on-1 for West.
The same thing happens again. That's Jackson Brewer who scores.
Oh, my gosh.
Unbelievable here.
Your old commentator curse right there, but wow.
Brutal. We got to get this guy off the stream.
And East is calling a timeout early into the first period.
Timeout East, yeah. Much needed timeout here as we'll go to break real quick here. 3-0 West with 9:29 left of the first. We're back after a timeout taken by East. Jackson Brewer, the hot hands, got it. Gives it over to Henry. That was a good neutral zone play there until Paxton Myers stood it up as he'll chip it deep. Kohlhauser below the goal line gets hit off the puck by Zinter. And Sesser takes a backhand, almost squeaks it in past Yerke.
Almost caught Lewis sleeping there on the short side.
That's put on net by Meyer.
Good pressure here from East.
That timeout. Oh, off the dome of Lewis Yerke. Jackson Brewer just throws it deep, and he'll get off the ice. Puck in the corner. That squirts out. Dangerous play there, but Thatcher May will race for that one. And he'll knock down Spencer Sharon. Meyer up to Hayden Hansen. Who will go around Sturts and go up high. Rebound score! Ben Vermeer opens the scoring for East.
There we go. That timeout was huge for East. Just got to keep the wheels rolling now for East.
Excellent response by that first line of East. Ben Vermeer, a guy who's played varsity for a while.
And with the hot hand as well.
He's fed up with the losing to West and gets East on the board. Rothrock gets his stick knocked out of his hand. Ryan Fenton gives it back to Hansen, who will just put it deep. Here's Jackson Goring. He'll rim it around. And Vermeer will get there first for East. He'll chip it up the wall. And that goes out to Fenton. Ryan Fenton with a nice sauce to Hansen. Hansen with a rip.
Good block there by Jackson Henry.
Jackson Henry, yeah. That second line with Campbell and Edwards will enter the ice with Ryer Eining at right wing. That puck's dumped deep by Raisler. Spencer Sharon chips it out. Jackson Raisler up to Ty Salonen, who gives it away. There's Campbell with it, as Ryer Eining puts one just off the side of the net. Spencer Sharon with a shot, patted away by Cargan. Edwards up to Sturts, makes a nice move at the blue line, but the puck goes behind him. Neutral zone regroup by West as Spencer Sharon dumps it in. Rimmed around by Raisler. Ty Salonen, patient with it, gives it up to Henrik Corton. Sharon up to Eining. Takes a big hit by Broderick Rothrock. Oh yeah! Another one by May. He's fired up. The youngsters of West are taking a little beating on this shift. There's Rothrock. He gives it to Haldy.
No icing call.
Jackson Dunn takes it around the net. Hit off there by Rothrock. Crowd is going wild, and Rothrock gets thrown to the ice. Big hit there by Jackson Henry. And he'll dump it deep. Pass up to May. He tried to look for the home run pass that's intercepted by Henry. Henry gives it to May, who's going to try to go around some guys, but it ends up back on the stick of Henry, who dumps it deep and changes. Broderick Rothrock to Beckett. Good breakout pass there. Hayden Hansen has some speed. He's going to kick it out to Fenton. Puts one on net. Saved there by Yerke. Christopher to Hansen. That's a good play there by Jack Campbell to break up that pass. That's dumped in by Hansen. Fenton will race for that. Rimmed around up to Meyer. And West will look to break it out. And that puck bounces into the West bench with 4:21 remaining in the first period. 3-1 West. Looks like Ty Salonen moves up to that second line with Sesher and May. May's shot gets blocked there by Egan Geelan. First time mentioning his name. There's a shot by Salonen, glove down by Yerke. East has had no problem getting shots here. It's just a matter of getting past Yerke here, senior goaltender. Jackson Henry chips it over to Haldy, who's rubbed off by Jackson Raisler, who's still got it. Racer up to May. May cuts to the middle, makes some moves, and he'll try to toe drag and lose it at the blue. Bauer Anderson did not like that one. Owen Sescher still with it. He's going to go in and shoot. Blocker saved by Yerke. Some of these shots coming from a long range. Very rarely you'll see Yerke let those in.
Yeah, you can't let Yerke see those outside shots because he's just going to get comfortable with those and he's just going to start playing better throughout the game. He's just going to be a little bit more confident.
Yeah. Here's Broderick Rothrock going coast to coast. He's going to try to slide it over to Vermeer, but Hansen gets to it in the corner. Ben Vermeer on the wall. He takes a shot, saved there by Yerke. Beckett Rothrock takes a shot, tip there, just wide. Hayden Hansen with a good hand-eye there, but doesn't register. As Ben Vermeer puts it deep. Ryan Fenton. Sorry, that's Beckett Rothrock to his brother Broderick. He'll chip it in with 2:19 remaining in the period. West might have a little break. Jack Campbell going around the defender. Good backdoor. Just whipped on by Eining. East has not looked great on these odd man rushes here. And that puck goes out of play. Top guns for West out. That's Dunn, Haldy, and Brewer. As Dunn wins the draw. Jackson Raisler. He's going to lose it. As Jackson Brewer gives it to Dunn. Dunn back to Brewer. Takes a shot. That's a save there by Cargan. Ty Salonen will get to this puck. He'll give it right to Dunn, who's bodied there. But Dunn somehow comes back up with it. Jackson Raisler out of the corner. Patient behind the net. As East finally gets it out there, Thatcher May looked for Fenton, just couldn't execute. Ryan Fenton on the side of the net. Yerke out to save that one. Good way to contest the sharpshooter, Ryan Fenton. As Hayden Hansen enters the zone, peels back. Paxton Meyer on the blue line takes a shot, saved by Yerke, rebound. And that's covered by Yerke. East keeps those top forwards out on the ice. As that's turned over, Beckett Haldy has some speed. He'll off the post. Great effort there by Haldy. But Cargan gets bailed out by his post. West continuously applying pressure. East gets it out though. There's a turnover there by Rothrock, but an offside. Coaches of East are a little fired up here. Not to blame though, a lot of turnovers in this neutral zone. There's Ryan Fenton, who just eats clock. And there's the end of the first. Sioux Falls West with a 3-1 lead as East continues to lead the shots 18-8, according to Dalen Gibson. And we'll be back for the first intermission report. We are actually doing this.
Okay,
yes,
we're doing
unmute
this.
your mic.
All right.
Me and Mason are here for the first intermission report. 3-1 West, on the scoreboard, 17-9 shots. We got some notes out here for you guys. What should we start with? Let's just start with the
team
relentless
that's on top.
The
West.
team that's on top, the relentless pressure of West, right?
Yeah, they're definitely heavy on the forecheck early for sure. Playing really hard and physical. Definitely playing hard and physical.
Dalen Gibson with some news. I don't know what he's just showing us, but
Canada tied with Czech.
yeah, Canada's tied with Czech Republic. There you go.
Okay.
But yeah, very relentlessly pressuring East. A lot of hits, a lot of rub-offs there.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot of shots on goal though. So
No.
I mean, definitely quality over quantity for sure.
Big time. Cargan, obviously, with that first goal against, that's a tough one to let in. Kind of a momentum killer, right?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you're just trying to settle into the game, and I mean, he's got 3 goals against on 9 shots. So I mean, like, he's definitely not settled into the game yet. So
Yup.
he's just got to calm down too.
Yeah.
Which that kind of goes with like East. You can definitely tell that they're nervous. They're holding their sticks a little too tight,
Yeah.
making too many mistakes.
And I would say as the period went on, and maybe the nerves went away a little bit, but there were some bad turnovers there, especially around the blue lines. Thatcher May had one. I could hear Bauer scream. I think the whole rink heard him, right?
yeah, absolutely.
Beckett Rothrock, too. Not to call names out. It's almost the whole team, but just things that can't happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you're trying to win a game like this, especially starting down in a pretty much a 3-0 hole, 10 minutes in the first period, I mean, you just got to simplify your game a little bit.
Yeah, big time.
I think after that timeout, that was a good coaching call by Bauer to take that timeout, calm the guys down, and definitely settle things down a little bit and get back to their game. And shortly after they spotted their first one, Ben Vermeer on a rebound. I mean, that just shows that their top line can still produce down 3-0 or up 8-0. I mean, they're still hot. Same thing goes with Beckett Haldy and Jackson Brewer are still on a tear right now.
On
2
a
goals in
tear.
the first period.
The same goal, too,
Yeah.
like that. Kind of on the corner of the crease, kind of by Haldy, and he just puts it out there for Brewer to just bang into the net.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think East needs to do to limit those 2-on-1 and odd man rush opportunities?
I would definitely say no pinching along the wall. It has not worked yet. And just quick decisions by the defensemen. There's been some bad turnovers at that blue.
Absolutely.
Like just trying to hold the line. And West is really good. They got some fast players. They can just chip it around, get some speed. We've seen Haldy there. He willed himself through a breakaway, too, that hit the post. That could have easily been 4-1.
Yeah.
I think another thing with East is kind of a weaker schedule lately, you know, playing the Watertowns, the Brandons, the Aberdeens, like these teams that are just kind of middle of the pack, kind of lower end. Maybe some bad habits built up.
This is definitely a true test for them for sure. I mean, if they want to do well down the stretch, I mean, we're at the almost halfway point of the season. I mean, these are when points are definitely more valuable than what you think they are. So
big time. This is obviously just a 2-goal game. Some people say that's the hardest lead to hold in hockey.
Yeah.
Just one quick one here on Yerke could really swing the tide of events.
Absolutely.
I'm looking on that first line again because, I mean, they're the line that seems to never fail. Also, Thatcher May, a senior, he scored 2 against Brookings. He's a clutch performer.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like for the East to get back into the game, I feel like it's got to come from those second and third line guys to get that energy going. Because, I mean, knowing that your bottom 6 can produce, I mean, that's huge for your team.
I liked Ty Salinen's first period, actually.
Yeah, he was playing physical.
He made physical plays, that nice hip check. Had some nice poke checks, like good defensively.
Yeah.
Not just, he's like got good hands, good skilled player, but
very physical as well.
Yeah, playing a good 200-foot game here today.
Absolutely.
Obviously, Ben Vermeer just hovering around that F3 spot, doing his thing. Yeah. He's a guy who can just put the puck in the net when he gets a shot.
I mean, we both played for Bauer, and we know his intermission speeches are good. So
Yeah.
I think East will definitely come out with a little bit more firepower this period, and hopefully got their feet under him already and maybe tie this game back up.
Yes, sir. And I suppose that'll probably do it for the first intermission reports. And we'll get back to you guys for the start of the second.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
exactly like I thought he would look like. That guy looks exactly.
Here we go. We're back for the start of the second. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Raise a little hell. Let's go, Mason.
All right. Hopefully Bauer got him fired up in the locker room.
Yeah. Starters on both sides are starting this period again. Let's drop that puck. That's gloved down by Cargan.
Bad turnover to start the second period.
I didn't see it, sorry.
Oh, the pass from the corner right to the slot on Jack Campbell's stick.
We're just talking about it. Yeah. We'll see if the Bauer speech prevailed. There's Eining. Oh. Damn, big hit there by Beckett Rothrock. That's up to Henry.
Oh, big block.
Henry's shot's blocked by Fenton. And that just trickles wide. Jack Zinner can't hold the line as he'll just rim it along. Good battle there by Edwards as Eining just gives it right to Rothrock. Hayden Hansen, potential 3-on-2 here as Fenton tries to toe drag. Rothrock's shot just goes high off the save.
Louis Yerke is definitely looking good early.
Sharp, to say the least.
2-on-1 here for Brewer. Nice glove save.
Finally, Cargan gets a save there on Brewer. Sorry, might have been frozen for a second there. We're back. Jackson Dunn against Owen Sesher on the draw, and Sesher wins it back to Hanthorn. Jackson Raceler rims it along. So that's just chipped there deep by West. Cole Hauser. Spencer Sharon just offside. That play's blown dead with 15:45 of the second. We'll try to fix this broadcast here after the next whistle. Sturtz over to Brewer. Brewer with a good pass there to Haldy, but it just goes past his stick. Good hit there by Dunn on Raceler.
The refs are definitely letting him play tonight.
Good block
break
there
by Thatcher May.
May's shot, that's a save by Yerke. And he'll rim it around to Corton. Stream quality kind of fading away. We're going to need to refresh after this next whistle. Hey. Yeah, right there. Yeah. That's chipped out by Haldy. Salonen. That's sticked away there by Dunn. App has been refreshed. With Brant Cook peels back. Over to Salonen. Salonen back to Cook. Just past his stick. As Eining floats it up to Edwards. Edwards might have a break, but takes himself to the corner.
We're good. Who's that goal? I think we're good.
It's just a little choppy. I don't know why it's doing that. Ryan Fenton. Pass to Hansen. That's sticked away by Lewis. Edwards. Takes a shot just wide. Rothrock up to Fenton. Potential numbers here for East, but it's offside.
All right, I think it's good now.
There's Hauser. Takes a
good low
shot. Good
Rebound.
save. He gets blown up in front of the net there. Good move there by May. But he gives it away as well.
I like this forecheck here.
Yeah. Spencer Sharon. That pops out to Dunn. As Haldy passes it out to Sharon, and that's dumped deep. May. Pass up to Corton, just in his skates though, but May gets it back. His stick gets lifted, and Beckett Haldy enters the zone. His shot just wide on Cargan. Ty Salonen over to May, who takes a shot blocker, saved there by Yerke. Anthorn. Rebound to Rothrock. Good save there by Lewis, and he'll cover that. East getting some pressure though, much needed for them as they look to tie this game up, or at least get it within one. It's better. It's a little choppy. Here's Campbell. Up to Eining. Ty Salonen holds the blue, takes a shot way high, and poor body language there, but fans yelling. Here's Hansen, who gives it to Vermeer.
Off the stick of Lewis.
Wow. Lewis Yerke standing on his head right now. 21 saves. Hansen. Hanthorn's shot just goes wide as Racer retains the puck. Hayden Hansen with another toe drag move in front. Good save there by Yerke, and West will finally clear it.
Good pressure there by East in the O-zone. Get some good high-quality shots. Just got to keep it up now.
Here's Fenton. Slides it over to Racer, which his puck's batted down. Here's Jackson Dunn with it.
Yeah. Good outside call over there by the linesman.
Mason Hack saw it through. This guy just said he's tuning into Corey. Paxton Meyer still has the puck somehow and gets it over to Hauser. Cole Hauser gaining some speed.
Wheeling.
Ew! Around all the forwards. Still going. He shoots. Finally, that's sticked away by Spencer Sharon.
Puck went on top of the Furniture Mart scoreboard.
I see a few of them up there. There's like 4 of them. That's nuts.
It's definitely a feat to do that.
What looks to be the third line of West enters the ice. Number 42, Charles Nelson. Not sure if he's entering the game. He might be. As Meyer and Christopher go D-to-D. There's Meyer. Passes it up to Sturts on the other team. We'll just dump it deep. Here comes Thatcher May. He's going to cut to the middle. Shot wide. Beckett Rothrock just whiffs on it, but retains possession. As East just dumps it deep. Thatcher. Over to Meyer.
Questionable backhand pass there from
Rothrock.
Yeah, like he's going back.
Here's Jack Zinner for West. As West gets it out of the zone without possession, though. Here's Ty Salonen. Potential numbers. He toe drags, shoots. Blocked there by Henry.
Nice hit there by Ty.
Good hit there by Ty Salonen. Fans going wild for him. As Henry Corton gets back for East. His puck up the middle of the ice.
Oh, bad turnover by Henry.
Here's Cook to... Yeah, it scores! Low glove on Yuki.
Gets that shot
Ty
back.
Salonen.
He's back.
Gets his game within 1.
What are you guys are cheering for?
What a shot by Ty. Low glove beats Lewis, making a 1-goal game with 8 minutes left in the second.
His sick brother at home is gonna be loving that one. Puking his brains out.
That was for you, Trey.
That faceoff's won by Hansen. Rothrock's go D-to-D and Fenton dumps it deep. Ben Vermeer in the corner. That's taken by Brewer. It's Beckett Haldy with some speed. He goes over to Brewer again! Just couldn't handle that as Jackson Brewer, as Hayden Hansen trying to get out of the zone. That's a good defensive play there by Henry, but East ends up with it back. Ryan Fenton, good chip around. Fenton over to Broderick. So that's a good defensive play by West.
Questionable no call there, too.
Yeah. Becker Rothrock takes his time. He looks for a home run pass that just doesn't get through. Here's Broderick all the way up to Fenton. Fenton's pass goes to Vermeer. Vermeer shoots just high. Jack Campbell and Carson Edwards on a 2-on-1. Campbell will shoot. Good save there by Cargan. Back the other way for East. Peeling back is Beckett Rothrock. He'll go looking for a backdoor play there. Just Sesher couldn't get a shot. East is having some breaks here, folks.
Love the pressure now. They look a lot better than what they did in the first period.
Yes. Thatcher May kicks it up front, but that'll go to Sesher. Sesher shot blocked there by, might have been Sharon.
A bunch of bodies in front of that.
Sharon or Campbell there. Spencer Sharon at the red line. He'll dump it deep. That's stick down by Hanthorn. Raisler Pass intercepted by Goring. Goring kicks it over to Charles Nelson. His puck stopped there by Racer. Here comes Cole Hauser, potential break. He shoots, he scores! The 2010 Cole Hauser snipes Louis Yerke, ties the game up at 3.
What a shot. What a shot from the young one. From the freshman.
A Christmas miracle here today as Sioux Falls East ties it up.
This is definitely the East team that we're used to seeing play right now.
Could we get a timeout from West? Maybe not, no.
The Bauer Anderson speech is definitely kicking in now.
West will put their top guns back out against the third line of East. As Jackson Brewer just goes high off the glass. That is 3 unanswered goals there for East as well. Henry Corton chips it around Zinter. That was assisted by Racer on that play. Stu Thill is fired up next to us on the bench. The table, sorry. Good pass there by Beckett. Haldy as done. Will cut to the middle, takes a shot, saved there by Cargan.
Cargan's looking
a lot sharper, right?
Yes, absolutely. He's seeing more pucks now.
Puck chipped over by Salonen as Corton chips it in and gets off.
And the East top guys are back out there.
Ben Vermeer. Sorry, that was not Ben Vermeer. That was a West defenseman. There's Christopher gaining some speed. Pass up to Fenton. Fenton with the potential one-on-one here against Henry. He'll shoot. Score!
What a shot by Ryan Fenton.
Fenton puts East on top.
Short side from Ryan Fenton. That'll get the boys going. The boys are fired up right now. Vinny is...
I am a homer. Here, obviously.
What a whole different game we are watching now.
Yes.
This is a state championship caliber team right now.
It's almost like the bad luck for the goalies just turned over out of nowhere. This is a championship quality game we are watching right now. I don't care who plays Rushmore. Both these teams have a chance to beat them. Ben Christopher with the assist. As Carson Edwards comes in, he takes a shot that's blockered down by Cargan. Battle along the wall as Egan Geelan will come up with the puck. He gets hit off by Rothrock and tackled there. No call. Here's Thatcher May with Hauser on a 2-on-2. May shoots. Just wide. Yerke a little out of position again. Hauser across to Rothrock. Rothrock on net. Blocker down by Yerke. Here's May. He shoots. Puck in the crease. Almost put away by East. Here's Campbell. Shovels it up to Edwards, who turns it over. Ty Salonen couldn't get a shot off. Spencer Sharon up to Eining. Good breakout pass there to Geelan, who's getting some speed. Geelan will shoot just high over Cargan. Here's Beckett Rothrock with it. They'll slide it over to Brant Cook. Cook drops it to Salonen. The West will end up with the puck. As Dunn chips it up. West might have numbers. Jackson Brewer delays. Over to Dunn. Beckett Haldy. Good save sprawling there by Cargan as he makes another one.
Cargan did not see that puck loose in the crease in front of him.
No. Jackson Raisler He's going to delay. Pass it over to Jaden Hanthorn. Hanthorn around the net. That'll go up to Salonen. Tie!
Big
reverse hit on
hit.
Jackson Nunn. Sit down, 2-5. That's Ty Salonen. We've seen him throw his body around today. As Jackson Henry dipsy doodles around the neutral zone, he'll dump it deep. Campbell tries to put another one on the goal line on net. That doesn't get there, though, as Fenton chips it out. Here's Edwards. His pass all the way up to Campbell, but that's offside.
That was very, very close.
Gutsy call by the Lions.
The fans do not like that.
No. Such a homer ball. Hanson against Campbell on the faceoff.
This is a very crucial 90 seconds left in this period. If West wants to go into the third with a little bit of energy, because East has it all.
Whiffed on there by Rothrock as Egan Geelan will kick it up to Campbell. Campbell over to Nelson, but he couldn't get a stick on that puck, and it's covered by Cargan. Egan Geelan stirring up the pot in front of the East net. Not sure what was said there. What? Sorry. And that's some shenanigans going on at the table up here as Hayden Hansen stood up by Edwards. Here comes Egan Geelan again. Geelan will shoot.
Nice low far pad shot.
Yeah, he caught Cargan sliding too far over. Some
I didn't see the hit, but
no, me neither.
fans must have liked it.
Ben Vermeer almost got there on the stretch pass, but that'll go down for an ice. Stop the clock.
Yeah, holy.
Wow.
Solid 5 seconds just ran off after that icing. I mean, a lot of these guys on these teams definitely know each other, but there is no letting back right now. There's a lot of bad blood on the ice right now.
The third year of East versus West, and you're starting to see the rivalry form.
I mean, it's been a rivalry, but I mean, all these guys know each other, but I mean,
a lot of these guys haven't played with each other in 3-4 years.
there's a lot of energy on the ice.
Yeah.
A lot to play for. This is a crucial game, and they still got one more later in the year.
Thatcher May looking to the middle, but Campbell will get there first. Jack Campbell. Give and go by Haldy. Jack Campbell through the legs. He'll go back to Haldy's shot. Glove save by Cargan, who's locked in now. Makes a 17th save. Could potentially climb himself out of this hole and get to a 900 save percentage.
Good math there from Biddy Phil.
Off the crossbar by Edwards. East just needs to get this puck out before the end of the period. Cole Hauser, he's going to try to eat some clock, and he will.
Wow, what a period.
There we go, folks. The end of the second. Sioux Falls East with 3 goals. We came in this one 3-1 West. Now it's 4-3 East. 30-19 shots. East in the lead as well. We'll take a quick break here, and we'll be back with you on the second intermission report. Hello, we are back here for the second intermission report. We're joined by my father, Stu Phil.
Yo.
Certified hockey dad.
True that.
Never played hockey in his life.
True that.
What are your first thoughts on that period? Actually, this is a game so far. What are your thoughts?
First period was all right. Second period showed up. East came up to show up. They showed up and they're doing their thing.
They showed up to came up. Is that what I heard?
Showed up to clean up.
Showed up to clean up.
There we go.
Clean up house, right?
Yes, sir.
So we had goals there by, who was it? It was
Right, sir.
Cole Hauser with the snipe. Glove side on Lewis. Ty Salonen. Good blocker side goal.
And I believe we had Ricky.
Yep. Racer?
Racer. Did you get one?
I don't think Racer
Well,
had
I'm
one.
giving Ricky a shout out anyways. Way to go, Ricky. Keep it up.
Jackson Racer eating a lot of ice time. I think he had an assist as well. So yeah, we talked about some things East needed to clean up in the first intermission. What have we seen them clean up so far? Mason?
I would say they definitely cleaned up their neutral zone. They look a lot heavier on the forecheck, making West make mistakes, and then, as you can tell, they got 4 goals in the second period. So, I mean, they look great. The glove side is where the goals have been going in. So, I mean, keep shooting there, and then, I mean, the wins will come for sure.
Another story of that period, Austin Cargan, who really kind of turned his game around, right? He had, I think it was nine shots in the first period, let in 3, but I think that's 12 saves, no goals against in the second.
Yeah, he looked really sharp. He was definitely seeing the pucks and making some great saves for sure. Keeping East definitely at bay to win this game for sure.
Yep. Kicking out pucks to the corners.
Absolutely.
And Louis Yerke, obviously, not the period he wanted. What can he do to kind of have a better third period?
I don't know. I mean, I think East was definitely the more dominant team that period. They were getting their shots that they needed. I mean, they definitely had a lot of shots in the first period, but I mean, they were just finding the back of the net in the second. I mean, that's not Lewis's fault. I mean, the shot by Ryan Fenton was an absolute snipe. So.
Laser.
Well, I'm going to interrupt real quick here, guys. One thing I'll say is this game so far has not been too chippy. You guys are playing pretty solid just game on game, right, fellas?
A lot of hits, though.
A lot of hits. They're still playing hockey, but they're not being dirty or cheap.
Yeah, definitely a very fast game, too. A lot of skill on the ice.
So, yeah, Dad, Stu.
Yo, what's up? Right here.
Who are you going to predict to score in this third period, or will there be no goals?
There'll definitely be some goals. I'm going to give West. They're going to snipe one more in, and East 2 more. So
2 more. So you got a 6-4 final for East.
Yes.
Any players you think?
Yeah,
I think find the back of the net.
I think Thatcher Mays this time. He's going to finally jack one in the back.
Thatcher has had the puck a lot of neutral zone carries. Just he's either gotten robbed or just shot it wide or sticks in his lanes.
Agreed.
Thatcher could be a good candidate to score. I like the way Ryan Fenton's playing, obviously. He's a guy who scores a lot. Ty Salonen has a hot hand right now playing. We talked about his defensive game after the first, and now scored a huge goal for East.
Yep, all guys you're talking about are solid. So it's anybody's game at this point.
Who on West do you think could tie this game up? Who are they going to lean on? Mason?
Mason, I'm going to you.
I mean, we saw it in the first period. I think Beckett, Haldy, and Brewer need to step it up a little bit. Or like I said, too, in the intermission report, having that depth scoring from the second and third line definitely showed for East.
Yep.
I mean, goals from Ty and Hauser, I mean, those are second, third line guys. So, I mean, for West to get back into this game, you got to have that depth scoring for sure. But, I mean, Brewer and Baldy definitely have the hot hand right now, so I definitely lean on them.
I like that.
For a while there, you were just seeing West roll those top 2 lines, not really using their depth to a way they need to, obviously, while East is kind of rolling 3 lines. You've seen a lot of
3 and a mix of 4.
Cook. Seen a lot of Cook. Seen a lot of Salonen, he's
Hauser looks great. Hauser looks like he's been out there for this is his third year playing varsity.
very fast with the puck, right? Very confident move there just to take it into the top of the circle and shoot that snipe. So yeah, I would look on West, those depth guys to maybe step up, but I think they're going to really rely on those top guys to score. Like Jackson Brewer is a guy who scores a lot of goals, just very creative, fast with the puck, good hands. And Beckett Haldy has looked excellent today, just willed himself to that breakaway earlier. I'm going to say one of those two probably pot one in. Jackson Dunn as well, a lot of assists this year. So
Well, with no doubt about it, you got a good game here, guys.
we have a game.
It's solid. You know, you had West taken away for a little bit, and then East came back and showed up. Let's see who can start over the third period.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, and that'll end our second period intermission report. Thank you, Dad, for joining.
All right, always happy to be here.
Always happy to be here. One of our sponsors, actually, Stuart Thill Real Estate.
That's right.
Shout out, if you need a home, call him up,
That's right.
and he'll hook you up. So, thank you. We'll be back for the start of the third.
Riding to the ice, your Super Bowl East Flyers. And welcome to the ice, your Super Bowl West Flyers.
Are we getting an extension cord?
hit there from Henry. Beckett, Haldy, up to Brewer, but it's dumped down deep by East. Owen Sesher along the wall. Trying to scram through a few guys, but that's cleared all the way down by West, played by Cargan. Cargan with a good pass there, but Sesher chips it into the zone. Up the wall to Egan Geelan. He's got some speed, but gives it right to Hauser.
Is it Geelan or Geelan?
I think it's Geelan. Maybe.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Good player, though.
Good player for sure. Egan Geelan, according to Galen Gibson. Thatcher May gives it to Geelan in the middle, who also gives it away. Here's Thatcher with some speed, tries to chip it out. And we'll race after that puck. Here's Carson Edwards. Good move around Meyer. That's sticked away there by Hanthorn.
2-on-1.
Potential 2-on-1 here with Corton. May toe drags. That shot's wide. Good stick lift there by 42 Charles Nelson. As Ty Salonen ends up with it, gets hit by Spencer Sharon. Spencer across to Jackson Brewer. Brewer brings it around to Zinter.
No call there.
Yeah. Corton almost gets a penalty, but here's Zinter up to Jackson Brewer. He'll put one on net from the neutral zone. Easy save there by Cargan. Jackson Henry dumps it deep. Hayden Hansen will retrieve. They'll go up the wall to Cook. And that squeaks out of the zone all the way down for an icing. Offensive zone face-off for West coming up. And they'll keep their top guns out with Jackson Brewer. Beckett, Haldy, and Jack Campbell. Campbell wins the draw back to Haldy. It goes up to Zinter, who can't hold the blue, and blows a tire right on the Flyers zone. Fenton up to Hansen. Hayden Hansen delays, cuts middle, shoots, he scores! Hayden Hansen!
What a shot.
Upstairs where Grandma hides the cookies, 5-3 East.
Hayden Hansen not on Stu's bingo card to score the first goal is definitely questionable, but what a shot. Huge goal for the cap.
Hayden Hansen not on Stu Phil's bingo card and definitely not on Santa's nice list, but that's a big goal there for Hansen. Oh, Fullhauser gets blown up by Spencer Sharon, but East winds up with the puck. Thatcher May, good pass there.
Oh, late offside call there.
Very late. Sesher might have gotten an early step on that blue, but still a great pass there by May. Sioux Falls East looking to beat West for the first time in history. Still frozen. Might have a potential freeze here.
I'd say refresh the app.
Oh, we're good. We're back now. Sorry about that. Broderick Rothrock takes a hit from Ashton Geyer. First time we've called his name, Ashton Geyer, but he has a nice back check there on May. And West will take the puck back. Over the stick of Braden hit, that won't be an icing though. They say he touched it. Quick shot there by Braden hit. That's saved by Cargan. Here comes Thatcher May. One-on-one with Carson Edwards. He cuts middle. He shoots off just high and wide off the glass. Special shout out to Hayden Hansen. He scores his 100th point as a varsity player. A milestone not many players reach. So,
As a junior as well,
as a junior, he's
which is
still got
very impressive.
potential 200th point post coming up next year. You never know.
I think that puts 40 shy of the record, I think. I think Max Moore holds that record for most points as a flyer in their varsity career.
Wonderful teammate I got to play with, Max Moore. Special shout out to him. And he got to learn. Hansen got to learn from Moore.
Firsthand.
Year, yeah. And Mason Hack. And Samson.
Oh, yeah.
And Drayton DeCourcy.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the unks. Here's Jack Campbell. He's pacing around the net, doing some backwards crossovers, but his pass goes to nobody. Good play there by Salonen, and he'll exit the ice.
Get a change, you get those top guys back out there.
There's an ice by West. West just not executing like they were early on in this game. Something's got to change. They want to win this game. Here's Eddie Yerke. Mic check. My mic might have just died, folks. I don't know what's going on. Yo, mic check.
All right, we're good now. We're good now.
We're good now. Sorry about that, folks. Paxton Meyer puts one on net. That's stopped there by Yerke. Sorry about the mic issues today.
Yeah, a little all over the place today.
Yeah.
We're good, though. We got a great game on our hands right now.
We do. Owen Sesher cycles back to May. That goes to Cole Hauser. Hauser cuts middle, passes it over to Rothrock. He takes a shot, saved there by Yerke. Sesher, patient with the puck, gives it down to May. He looked for Hauser, but that'll go to West. Charles Nelson gaining some speed. He takes a big hit by Beckett Rothrock. The youngster got to keep his head up. And he'll slowly coast off the ice. A little dazed there. It's goal there by Sesher. Quick shot. And he puts it away. 6-3 East.
East's sixth unanswered goal. All calm and composed over there from Bauer Anderson. Job's not finished, as he would say.
Job is not finished. But the boys on East are running away with this one. And it looks like West will have a timeout with 9:56 remaining in the third. During the timeout break, special shout out to my favorite uncle, Travis Thill. He texted me asking for a shout out. And there it goes. But yes, he is my favorite uncle, Travis Thill, the GOAT. Got Got me some cool lures for Christmas. I'll be fishing in the spring. We're back after the timeout break. That puck back to Carson Edwards, who getting some speed. Edwards bodied there by Racer.
You don't expect that from Racer, the little guy with the shifty edges throwing the weight around a little bit.
Yes, sir. Sharon dumps it deep to Haldy. Haldy kicks it right to the stick of Racer, who breaks it out to Cook. Grant Cook gets hit by Edwards. As Ty Salonen toe drags, he shoots into the chest of Yerke. Good save there to contest Salonen.
A little frustration from Sharon there, knocking Grant Cook's stick out of his hands after the whistle.
Grant Cook laughing away though, as this East team has some swag in them right now.
Definitely riding high right now. Just got to finish out the rest of the game smart.
Sturts takes a big hit by Ben Vermeer, as Bobby stood up by Becca Rothrock. Some hits thrown there in the corner. This game's getting a little chippy. Hayden Hansen looks to hit Zinter. Shot there by Braden Hitt is saved by Cargan and covered. Rimmed around by Sioux Falls East for the breakout. Fenton with a nice reverse hit on Henry. As Sturts takes it in the zone. He takes a hit from Rothrock. Refs are letting these boys play, and I'm all here for it. Ryan Fenton along the wall. That'll go back to Christopher. Vermeer sends it right to Zinter, but Zinter gives it away to Meyer. Paxton Meyer making a move. Backhand. Rebound. Another save there by Lewis.
Things are getting a little chippy now in the last 10 minutes of the third here.
Brewer chips it up to Gielen. It'll go back to Brewer.
Good clear. Good battle on the wall by Christopher.
Yeah. Egan Gielen gives it right to May. Thatcher May buzzing tonight. He takes a shot that's blocked though by West. That's a goal by Section. Bad turnover there by West. Jackson Brewer slams his stick in disgust, and Sioux Falls East takes a 7-3 lead.
Owen Sescher's second goal of the night on a bad turnover. 7th unanswered goal. Sounds like we're playing Chell right now.
Sioux Falls East keeps that second line out that just scored. That's saved there by Yerke. Cargan plays it out to Broderick Rothrock. He gains some speed. Beckett Rothrock tripped up by Nelson. As Bobby takes a shot, that's saved there by Cargan. Cole Hauser. He takes a hit by Zinter.
Look at the forecheck from Hauser.
Ends up with the puck. Great forechecking there. Patient as well. As Ty Salonen shot. That just goes wide. Jackson Racer walks the blue. He rips. Blocked there by Nelson, and there'll be a whistle.
The game. coming against West. I think it's Jackson Henry, number 19. I think it's a cross check. Puts already up by 4 East on the power play, and their power play is deadly.
Damn it. Sorry to the fans of Owen Sesher. This goal might not have popped up on stream, but just know in your hearts that Owen's the goal scorer there. Here's Jack Campbell. He takes a hit by Fenton.
This power play is deadly. Wouldn't be surprised if we see another one here.
I wouldn't either. As Rothrock to Hanson, he scores!
There it is. There it is, fans.
The announcer curse turns into the announcer.
I'm not sure what you'd call it, but
I don't know, but it's awesome. Hayden Hanson scores the 8th of the game.
the announcer jinx. There it is.
There it is. Hanson is pumped up.
It's good to see from the captain.
This game has really turned to East's favor now.
Just to think this was a 3-0 game at one point.
3-0, all West. East looked, I mean, awful's a good word to use, but it's amazing how fast things can change in the game of hockey. Owen Sesher chips it deep as Henry just throws it along the wall. Braden Hitt gives it right to May. May shot. That's blocker down by Yerke. As Zinter's pass goes to Paxton Meyer on the other team. Thatcher cuts through the middle, almost takes a hit by Eining, but eludes that. Thatcher using his body here along the wall, as there's many guys along the wall there. And it pops out to May. May shot just wide. Another save there by Yerke as Sioux Falls East gets the 4th line out there. Anders Holte checking into the game, as well as Blaine Heitman and Tommy Birdall. Here's Henry. Over to Geyer, as that's Birdall who gives it right to Zinter. Jack Zinter turning it over as well, as Tommy Birdall just dumps it deep, and he'll chase after it. Salonen and Corton enter the ice. Salonen goes after Goring. Good stick there by Ty. And he'll forecheck relentlessly. Goring's puck goes all the way to Hanthorn as Corton chips it deep. 22. That's chipped up. Beckett Haldy almost had a break, but Jackson Racer with a good defensive play there.
East is shutting down the neutral zone right now.
Jackson Brewer shut down by Hanthorn as Jaden just gets it into the west zone. 3:50 remaining here in the third period. 8-3 East. Looking to seal off this game as Brant Cook takes it in. He eludes a hit by Goring, using his body there to defend off the puck.
Still battling in the corner.
Some little kids' heads in my way as Ben Vermeer's shot saved by Yerke. Ben just along those hash marks. Very dangerous there. Quick release by him. So the mic's been good.
Ryan Fenton getting a little cocky on the face-off.
Ryan Fenton checks in the score.
Potential dropping of the gloves here. Never mind, it won't happen. This is SDAHA. As Ben Vermeer chips it deep. Ryan Fenton hit by Gielan. As Bobby hit and just saw high off the glass and out of the zone. Hayden Hansen. Ryan Fenton just hitting everything in sight now as this game starts to slow down. Braden hit. Just sends one into the zone and gets off the ice. As number 12, who is that guy, enters the game. That'll be
Tanner Sharon.
Tanner Sharon. Sorry about that. Christopher decides not to pinch there as he shuts down Sharon's attempt of entering the zone. Good flick there by Sesher. Nothing really going on in the latter half of the game.
Ladder? The later?
The latter.
Come on, baby.
The latter.
The latter half. We love the latter half.
Emotions are definitely high right now, so you might just start to see some of that show. Obviously, East riding the wave of momentum, and West not happy with this result. East sends their fourth line out again against West's fourth line as well.
A little break for Tanner Sharon here.
Tanner Sharon tried to cut middle, just nothing going for him. Tommy Birdall, the senior, on his night, takes a shot. That's saved by Yerke. Birdall back, Meyer scores!
Play from the bottom line. Damn.
Hard-working goal there by Tommy Birdall. He gets the assist there. It's Paxton Meyer who puts it home. 9-3 East. Are you kidding me? As the fans start to hit the exits, this one is over.
We love that, East fans. We love that.
You go to the Bakers for bread, you go to the bank for money, and you go to the net for a goal.
You go to the Bakers for bread, you go to the bank for money, and you go to the net front for a goal. Paxton Meyer shows us what's up. Blaine Heitman's shot blocked by his own teammate Anders Holte. As Bobby Schmerda gets it up to Egan Gielan, but that's shut down by Racer. Ricky Bobby, Jackson Racer, like his dad will call him, over to Hanthorn.
First, your last.
JV All-Star Anders Holte drops a stick as he'll forecheck. Charles Nelson with another turnover, but as Holte will just chip it into the zone. Nelson rims it around to Hit, who misses that hit. Hey, Peter. As Bobby Schmerda down to Cargan, who plays it up to 31 Corton. His pass just through the stick of Salonen. Is Tanner Sharon forechecking relentlessly. Paul Anderson in my way. Little Ginger Webb in my way as well. I can't see the play.
And another Gibson.
And another Gibson. And that's the end of the game, folks. Sioux Falls East with a statement win.
With a ninth straight goal.
9th straight goal. Remaining undefeated on this season. What a game we just watched, folks. I'd like to thank Mason Hack for joining me tonight.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Stu Thill, for joining us on the broadcast. Brandon Hack for the extension cord. Trey Salonen for the comms off text, off like all the things that were going wrong. But hey, We tried our best to fix it.
What a great senior night we had tonight.
What a great senior night. I'd like to thank everyone who tuned into this broadcast. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, Mason.
Yeah, what a great game.
What a great game. And signing off is Vinny Thill and Mason Hack. Good night, 9-3 East.